everybody and welcome back to Relax My Dog. Now today's video is all about common behavioural problems with dogs. We all know dogs go through stages of having the worst behavioural problems ever, but there are definitely ways to overcome this. But today we're going to be talking about the most common ones, so if your dog does any of these, don't worry, you are not alone. Before we get started though, let me know down below in the comments what behavioural problem do you find that you have with your dog, and we might do a video on it. But let's just get started. So the first behavioural problem, which can be seen as a behavioural problem, but it can also just be seen as a general thing that a dog does, and that is barking. Obviously dogs need to vocalise how they are feeling, and they do this a lot by barking or whining or moaning and that sort of thing, making noise. Milo isn't much of a barker, but I do know there can be dogs that bark constantly, and that can be a very big behavioural problem. It can get on the owner's nerves quite a bit. To help stop this, just make sure your dog is preoccupied, but definitely do find out why they're barking as well, because they might be barking because they're in pain or they see something wrong. Just make sure you are getting the bigger picture. And the next behavioural problem is chewing. Chewing is a natural instinct. Your dog will try and chew up their toys. It's just something that they are known, it's a natural thing for them to do. However, excessive chewing, it can definitely lead to a big behavioural problem. The causes for this might be teething, they might just be bored, they might have excess energy, they might have anxiety, or just curiosity as to what biting this thing will cause. So definitely do think about why your dog might be chewing and try and work around that. But like I say, this is again a very popular problem, especially with puppies as well. Now the third behavioural problem is digging. If you have a really nice garden, your dog goes out there and digs a massive hole, it can be the worst thing ever. But again, this is very natural for a dog to do. When they were in the wild, they would dig holes to hide themselves in, or to hide things that they caught and things like that, so it's very natural for a dog to do this. However, certain dogs like terriers can do this a lot more often, so definitely do work on this if you do have a terrier, because it might be a bit harder, but there will definitely be a way around it. Number 4 is separation anxiety, which we have spoke about so much on this channel, and it's one that Milo definitely does suffer with. This isn't really a behavioural problem, it's more of a cause for behavioural problems, because if your dog does have separation anxiety, they will obviously try and get a way out, or they'll try and get your attention and things like that. If a dog has separation anxiety, it's just they don't like being on their own, so give them something to do and give them something to be preoccupied by. And because of separation anxiety, they might decide to chew, they might ruin things while you're at the house, there might just be other forms of disruption when you are out of the house that you need to pick up on. And make sure if they do have separation anxiety, put some Relax My Dog music on. It is actually proven to help quite a bit. And then number 5 is begging, which plenty of humans and owners absolutely hate, but actually we are probably the main cause of it. If we let our dogs sit by our feet when we're eating, even though they might not be begging, but they're there, or if we feed our dog off our plate, this is showing the dog that the thing that's on the plate is necessarily their food. So whenever you're eating it, they'll be begging because they think you're eating their food. So if you want to stop this, give your dog a particular area they have to sit when you're eating, and then that should be the best way forward. But that is it for this week's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you would like to. And me and a very tired Milo, we'll see you all next week for next week's video. Bye!